Hey everybody, Todd McFarlane. Let's talk about hands and how you draw hands real quick. I've done videos before, but let's just go over some of the basics. Easiest thing to do is that you've got 1, 2 knuckles, and then you got the knuckle down here, you have 3 knuckles. So if I call the peanut shape, that's what a peanut looks like, and then you've got another peanut here, and you just overlap those peanuts, you will eventually get to your finger. Here it is right here. So all of a sudden now I can do another one, peanut, peanut, peanut. So once you figure out how to draw the peanuts, and you can get to any finger. There's the fingernails. You put some wrinkles in there, and you can get there real quick, right? All right, so we'll click this one off, go to another page here. But now you're going to have to start to move them a little bit. So if we were going to do a Spider-Man hand, then we've got the wrist is going to come in here. Here's going to be your palm, and then we got to have our fingers here. And again, I'm just in my brain, I'm just doing the peanuts because I've done enough hands in my life. But when you guys first start, you might want to get there. He's got usually 2 fingers that are down here, and then he's got another finger up in here because he does this thing with his fingers that go like that. You've got the fat right here, the fat of your hand. That's going to be on this side of the pinky. Make sure the pinky's a little bit shorter. And then you're going to have the wrinkles here. And then you're going to come into, this is going to be your forearm up in here, right? And you're going to have some shadows because the bottom side of your hand is always a shadow. Again, make sure that you put like wrist bones, and you separate. This is your pad. These are your forearm fingers. Separate them. And then if you're doing Spider-Man, you got here, you put a couple of lines, which are basically these knuckle lines here that you can see. Put a couple of those in here, and then very quickly you just go want. Same thing with this finger up in here. These go here. I won't color it today, but come up in here, and then you're going to have your Spider-Man hands up in here. And remember, these are these M's that you do right across the body. Now again, if you're doing the whole Spider-Man and the rest of his arm, it would go up in here. But remember, not only is it up here, but it eventually cuts. He's got like cuts. It's not all webbing. He has some blue in his costume. So if you can start to do hands, the saying, there's a thumb right here, the saying is in comic books, if you can draw faces and hands, you're going to get a job in comic books. Why? Because there's a lot of expression. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Also, one real quick tip. When you draw a fist, right, a fist shouldn't be a box with fingers and then a thumb. Because if you watch your own hand, there's actually a natural curve in it. So when you're drawing a fist, make sure that you sort of stare it so that it comes and there's a bit of an arch in it before you start putting all the fingers in it, right? And then you can put your thumb up in here, and you've got a bit of a punch. But again, let me do it with this hand. There's a bit of a natural curve here, right? Don't make it a box. Don't make it simple. Make it a natural curve before you get in here. Anyways, I'll give you some more details next week. Thanks.